Jack Ryan. So I love the film series. I've never read any of the books. Yes, I should read through the books, but I just haven't for whatever reason. I love Hunt for Red October, Patriot Games, and Some of All Fears. Those three, great. The last two, no. I don't like those. I don't care for them. But, yeah, these movies are fantastic. You should watch them. I love them. So, I haven't seen this Amazon show up until now. And, I've only watched the first season. That's what we're reviewing. It's a 10-episode season. It stars John Krasinski, which is a freaking weird choice. Because you know anything about Jack Ryan. So Jack Ryan's not like an action hero, okay? He's not like an Arnold Schwarzenegger type character. He's in like it's a political type thriller movie. And he's more about getting the facts and information. Because he's kind of like a CIA agent. So he's not an action hero star. He's a character that's just thrown into action, but regardless, he kind of has an action hero type vibe to him, performance-wise. So John Krasinski is a very weird choice, and I can say he played the character a little too comedic, not all the time, and it was hardly noticeable, but occasionally he did that. He gave a good performance, but it was just like, bro, you should not be in the show. He was the wrong choice. He's freaking Jim from The Office. Okay, there's no reason he should have been cast as the title role. It doesn't work out very well. But regardless, I appreciate that he gave a good performance. So that's what really matters. By the way, he also is the dad in A Quiet Place and director of A Quiet Place. I think that's kind of cool, even though I think Quiet Place is kind of overrated movie, just okay. But I think that's cool. I think this show is not a great show. I think it's a fine show. I think with a second season it could get a bit better. I think the terrorist plot, I'm not going to dive into spoilers. I don't think these plot holes really matter. They're kind of difficult to explain anyways. But there's a bunch of plot holes with the terrorist plot line throughout the season. And I think it's kind of like the next season could have a better plot line and tighten it up and be even better. But regardless, it was okay for this season. I watched the first episode, didn't care for the special effects. And the first episode, I mean. And you know what? I still feel that way. But they were saving it for the last few episodes. There's a lot of money put in the show. It feels like a movie. It's actually pretty cinematic and well done. What my biggest problem is the first few episodes. The first 4 episodes are boring as sin. They are incredibly poorly paced, written and directed, very meh. And then those last 5, towards the end of episode 5 to episode 6, 7, and 8, and 9, and 10, it never lets up. It gets a lot more action-packed. It's extremely well paced, and actually a super fun show, an entertaining show to watch. And the action's good. It's exciting. It's interesting. It's really well done and super engaging. But it just takes so long to get there. It's kind of like, really? So it's about half a season, which is not fun. But regardless, it's an enjoyable show, and I recommend checking it out. And I've heard season 2's even better, so I recommend checking out this season at least. I hope season 2's better. But yeah, I'm really excited to watch Lucifer season 2 now.